Welcome class, myself Professor D.S. Rai, Professor Department of Civil Engineering BBD ITM Lucknow. Today we will cover a course KCE 076 Urban Transportation Planning. Today we will cover lecture 15 Rapid and Mass Transport System MRTS and BRT. References as usual I have taken Chakravarti Partho and Animesh Das, Principal of Transportation Engineering, Papacosta and Preduveras, Transportation Engineering and Planning, Kadiali and Lal, Principal and Practice of Highway Engineering. Some material have been taken from NPTEL and some material have been taken from internet. The content will cover rapid transit, mass transit, introduction of MRTS, categorization, need for MRTS, metro system, bus rapid transit BRT. So, we will start a rapid transit. Rapid transit are popularly known as a metro in India, is an urban high capacity rail system commonly operated in metropolitan city. These systems are segregated from Indian Railway and have their right of way. For example, we have Delhi Metro, Chennai MRTS, Lucknow Metro and so many cities have a metro. The world's first rapid transit system was partially underground metropolitan railways which operated in 1863 using steam locomotives. Rapid transit, a system of a railway usually electric that is used for a local transit in a metropolitan areas. A rapid transit line may run underground subway, above street level elevated transit line or at street level. Rapid transit is distinguished from other form mass transit by its operation on exclusive right of way with no access for other vehicles or for pedestrian. C. Elevated transit line and mass transit subway. Mass transit, also called mass transportation or a public transportation, the movement of people within the urban area using a group of travel technology such as buses or train, mass rapids. Transit MRT is term used to describe mode of urban transport, both road and rail based, that carry large volume of passenger quickly. They tend to be along well defined corridor connecting suburban to city center and in most cases have reserved right of way for some or all of their route length. The examples of mass transit, aeroplane, railways, buses, trolley, light rail system and subway are the example of a mass transportation system. The term mass transit is commonly used as synonymous for mass transportation. In many parts of the world, mass transit system are an important component of a national transportation system. A rapid transit or mass rapid transit MRT. Rapid transit or a mass rapid transit MRT, also known as a heavy rail metro, subway, tube or underground. Name different country has a different types of name. Is a type of high capacity public transport generally found in urban area, unlike buses or trams. Rapid transit system are a railway, usually electric, that operate on exclusive right of way which cannot be accessed by pedestrian or other vehicles, and which is often grade separated in tunnel or on elevated railways. Rapid transit for or mass rapid transit MRT. The modern services on the rapid transit system are provided designed designated lines between the station, typically under electric multiple unit or rail track. Although some systems are guided rubber tires, magnetic elevation, that is maglev, or monorail. The station typically have a high platform without a step inside the train, requiring a custom made train in order to minimize gaps between train and the platform. They are typically integrated with other public transport and often operated by the same public transport authority. However, some rapid transit systems have at a great intersection between a rapid transit line and a road or between two rapid transit lines. The example is Delhi Metro at Rajiv Chowk. Introduction of MRTS. Population is increasing with a time geometrically, which result the expansion of the city as well as expansion in the related infrastructure like traffic and transport. It is noticed that mobility strength and mode is increased. So, we felt need for a transport system which is able to transport a maximum number of passengers in a minimum duration of time. A mass transit system MRTS is solution for this problem. MRTS, which may based on rail or bus, is appreciable among the world and must be sustainable transport system. A mass transit system is defined for the purpose of the review as a public transportation services, which involve a substantial degree of collectivization or combining individual trips into the shared trunk linkage. It comprises those modes based on a specific fixed track or exclusive or separate uses of a potentially common use road track. It thus includes separated or largely separated busways, but exclude bus lane and other form of priority for buses in the mixed traffic. The nature and significance of secondary mode of access and egress to trunk facility are considered as a part of overall system. The review considered urban settlement of a different size and it is not confined to experience the mega cities. The core requirement of mass transit is a developing cities is that it carry large number of passenger rapidly. In the absence of a large subsides, this requires both low cost, hence low fare, and speed in operation. These are the two basic things like low cost or low fare and speed. We know the metro is operative in Lucknow, but it is not going in full capacity or full loads, because the charges or fare of the Lucknow metro is much higher, and it is beyond the capacity of a labor class. So, it is not running in full capacity. The speed is a critical to securing its impact. Hence, the term mass rapid transit are used in the review. So, the MRTS is the sustainable transport system. Their technology, bus or rail based, which influence aspect of service, quality, capacity, ability to segment the market and the cost. Right of way exclusively, which determine the speed and reliability. Grade separation, which allow new alignment and strongly influence the cost. Categorization, they are defined for use in the this such study as follow. Busway, they are unless otherwise stated at a grade with the horizontal protection from other traffic, often with the priority over the other traffic at a junction which are signalized. Light rail transit LRT, this is unless or otherwise stated at a grade with the similar horizontal protection. Metro, these are fully segregated, usually elevated or underground. It is a segregated that it is a critical to providing a rapid services, and the technology that allow a high mass ridership to be carried. Suburban rail, these services are physically a part of a larger rail network, usually at the grade and fully segregated by means of control level crossing. As per thought, there are mainly two type of mass rapid transit system based on path, that is rail and bus. Bus, a rapid transit system is based on mass rapid transit system. Further, rail based MRTS categorized in a few types, manually operated or fully automatic. Then manually operated is classified as underground metro rail, on surface suburban train and elevated monorails. Underground are metro rails which may be run on the surface, can also be divided into three types: high capacity rail transit system, medium capacity rail transit system and light rail transit system. Metro system, not only on cities, but the metro system also has a very positive impact on worker productivity. People are able to save money and are under less financial strain from car cost when they are seeking employment in the different part of the city. The metro have become the engine of growth as they are opening doors of opportunity for the poor who are otherwise are limited by the lack of availability of transport or ability to pay. Clearly, the public health benefit of the metro system are the real winner at the lower pollution as well as for the fewer accident are observed as a great proportion of accident happen during rush hours. While the metro system has been a boon, it need to be seen as the first step towards the development of a sustainable long term mass transit system. These would have wheel both below or on the top, giving them the ability to travel on the track as well as under it, hereby giving them a appearance of a caterpillar. Further, due to lightweight coaches, C train would run on the poles joined together to form an arch, and it would run on electricity with the battery backup. Elevated transit line. Elevated transit line, railroad line usually electric raised above the ground or street level, usually on a trial for the local transit in urban mass. By the mild 19th century, it was evident that the surface vehicle were inadequate for carrying the traffic of a large city. Bus rapid transit. Bus rapid transit BRT is a high quality bus based transit system that delivers fast and efficient service that may include dedicated lane, busway, traffic signal priority, off-board fare collection, elevated platform and enhanced stations. BRT system includes roadways that are dedicated to buses and gives priority to buses at intersection where the buses may interact with the other traffic. Alongside design feature to reduce delay caused by the passenger boarding or leaving buses or paying fares. So, BRT is an integrated system that is designated to improve speed, reliability and identity of bus transit. Bus rapid transit, also called a busway or transit way, is bus based public transport system designed to have a better capacity and reliability than the conventional bus system. Typically, a BRT system includes roadways that are dedicated to buses and give priority to the buses at intersection where the buses may interact with the other traffic. Along a designed feature to reduce delay caused by passenger boarding are leaving the buses or paying fares. BRT aim to combine capacity and a speed of a metro, which the claim flexibility, lower cost and simplicity of a bus system. Bus rapid transit takes its name from rail rapid transit, which describe a high capacity urban public transit system with its own right of way, multiple car vehicles at a short headway and a longer stop spacing than traditional streetcar and buses. BRT uses buses on the wide variety of right of way, including mixed traffic, dedicated lane on the surface, a street and busway separated from traffic. The critics have changed that the term bus rapid transit has sometimes been misapplied to the system that lack of most or all the essential feature which differentiate it from the conventional bus services. Compared to other common transit mode such as a light rail transit LRT or a mass rapid transit MRT, bus rapid transit BRT, bus services is attractive to transit authority because it does not cost as much to establish and operate. No track need to be laid. Bus driver typically require less training and a lower stipend as compared to the rail operators, and bus maintenance is less complex than rail maintenance. Moreover, buses are more flexible than the rail vehicles. A bus route can altered either temporarily or permanently to meet the changing demand or counted with adverse road condition with comparatively little investment of resources. Conventional buses nearly always take longer to traverse any given route as compared to the car traversing the same route due to combination of the factors. Unless a bus only lane is present, a bus cannot go faster than other road traffic. This may become especially apparent during rush hour and other period of substantial congestion, because bus route often have a request stop. A bus driver must take time to scan approaching a stop for passengers waiting to board and drive slowly enough to stop safely should passenger be present. Fares that must be paid in cash rather than by a card or similar rapid system. Slow boarding. Off board fare collection. A fare prepayment at the station instead of on board the bus eliminates the delay caused by the passenger paying on board. Intersection treatment. Prohibiting turn the traffic across the bus lane significantly reduces delay to the bus. Bus priority will often be provided at the signalized intersection to reduce delay by extending the green phase or reduce the red phase in the required direction compared to the normal sequence. platform level boarding. A station platform should be level with the bus floor for quick and easy boarding. High level platform for high floored buses makes it difficult to have a stop outside dedicated platforms. Bus rapid transit is a high quality bus based transit system that delivers fast, comfortable and cost effective services at metro level capacity. It does this through the provision of dedicated lanes with busway and iconic station typically aligned to enter of the road, off-board fare collection and fast and frequent operation. BRT contains features similar to light rail or a metro system. It is much more reliable, convenient and faster than a regular bus services. With the right feature, BRT is able to avoid the cause of delay that typically slow regular bus services. Now, BRT corridor, a BRT corridor is a section of road or contiguous road served by a bus route or a multiple bus route with a minimum length of 3 kilometers that has a dedicated bus lane. The BRT standard is to apply to the specific BRT corridors. To be considered BRT, a corridor must be at least 3 kilometer length with dedicated lanes. Score 4 or more point to dedicated right of way elements, score 4 or more point in bus alignment elements and score 20 or more points across all 5 BRT basic elements. So, thank you very much. Thank you.